Chapter 48. The Opening. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Surely we open to you an opening clear, to His forgiving to you, the God, what you sent forth from your crimes, and what you delay, and His completing His favor over you, and His guiding you a highway constant. And He helps you, the God, help mighty. He the one who sends down the calmness into hearts of the believers, to His adding faith with their faith, and to God forces of the heavens and the earth, and is the God knowledgeable, wise. To His admitting the believing men and the believing women, gardens flowing from beneath them the rivers, living perpetually in them, and He will reject over them their evils. And is that with the God achievement great? And He will punish the hypocrite men and the hypocrite women, and the partnering men and the partnering women, the thinkers with the God thoughts the evil, over them circling the evil, and anger of the God over them, and curses them, and prepares to them hell, and she evil end. And to God forces of the heavens and the earth, and is the God mighty, wise. Surely we sent you witness, and informer, and warner, to your believing with the God and His messengers, and your honoring Him, and your reading of Him, and your glorifying Him mornings and evenings. Surely those they covenant you, surely what they covenant the God, hand of the God above their hands. But one who breaks, but surely what he breaks over his soul, and one who completes with what promises over him the God, but soon He will bring him reward great. Soon they will say to you, the opposers from the Arabs, made us busy our wealth and our keepers, so ask forgiveness to us. They say with their tongues what not in their hearts. Say, but who He controls to you from the God a thing, if intends with you bad, or intends with you benefit, but is the God with what you do aware. But you thought that not they would return, the messenger and the believers, to their keepers ever, and beautiful that in your hearts, and you thought thoughts the evil, and you are people lost. And those not they believe with the God and His messengers, but surely we prepare to the rejectors fire. And to God kingship of the heavens and the earth, He forgives to one He wishes, and He punishes one He wishes, and is the God forgiving, merciful. Soon they will say, the opposers, when you go to bounties, to your taking them, spread to us, we will follow you. They want that they change word of the God. Say, not will you follow us, like that to you said the God from before. But soon they will say, but you envy us. But they are, not they comprehending, except little. Say to the opposers from the Arabs, soon you will be called to a people with war severe. You will fight them, or they will submit. So if you obey, he will bring you, the God, reward good. And if you turn, like what you turned from before, he will punish you, punishment grievous. Not over the blind problem, and not over the handicapped problem, and not over the sick problem. And one, he obeys the God and his messengers. He will admit him, gardens flowing from beneath them the rivers. And one, he turns away. He will punish him, punishment grievous. Already pleased the God over the believers. Behold, they covenanted you under the tree, but knows what in their hearts, so sends down the calmness over them, and will pay them an opening close. And bounties many they will take them, and is the God mighty, wise. Promises you the God bounties many, you will take them, but will hasten to you these, and stop hands of the mankind over you, and to your being a sign to the believers, and he will guide you a highway constant. And others, not you measure over them, has encompassed the God with them, and is the God over everything powerful. And if they fight you, those who reject, to be turning the backs, then not will they find inheritors and not helpers. Method of the God which has passed from before, and not will you find to method of the God change. And he the one who stopped their hands over you, and your hands over them, with center of Mecca, from after that you vanquished over them, and is the God with what you do watching. They, those who rejected and stopped you over the mosque, the sanctified, and the offering placed, that it reaches, allowing of it. And if not men believers, and women believers, not you knew them, that you trample them, but it comes to you from them, a turn without knowledge, to his admitting, the God, in his mercy, one he wishes. If they were separated, to our punishing those who rejected from them, punishment grievous. Behold, made those who rejected, in their hearts the heat of the ignorance, but sent down the God his calmness over his messenger, and over the believers, and mandated them word of the piety, and they were in truth with her, and keepers of her, and is the God with everything knowledgeable. Already confirmed the God his messenger, the vision with the truth. To your surely entering the mosque, the sanctified, if wishes the God, securely, cut your hair and shortened, not you fearing, but knew what not you knew, but will make from other than that an opening close. He the one who sends his messengers with the guidance and way, the true, to his making it apparent over the way, all of it, and enough with the God witness. Muhammad, messenger of the God, and those with him, severe over the rejectors, merciful between themselves. You see them bowing, prostrating, they seeking grace from the God and happiness. Their marks in their faces from remnants of the prostrations, that their example in the Torah, and their example in the Injil, like growth, comes out its stalk, but it grows, but becomes strong, but sits over its base. They marvel the growth, to their fury with them, the rejectors. Promises the God, those who believe and do the righteousness from them, forgiveness and reward great.